welcome back. I am Dr. Trina Boice, best-selling author of 30 books and an author coach. And today I have two amazing, awesome guests with me today. The first one is the lovely Tianna Boice from Hong Kong. And you might recognize that last name because she's married to one of my sons, Brad Boice.
That's me.
Yay.
I'm Brad.
Do we look alike?
I think we do.
So I invited them on here today because they are YouTube experts. And I know a lot of you are either starting YouTube channels or a little nervous about starting one, or maybe you've started one and now you're trying to figure out how to grow your channel. And so Brad has had many years of creating a variety of channels and has done very well. And they both just started a new channel. So here's my little shout out. Subscribe not only to this channel, but tell us about your channel.
So our channel, our newest channel,
yeah,
and the one that we're most excited about and putting the most time into,
yeah,
it's called Culture Shook. And it's about an American guy, hey, that's me, married to Hong Kong, a woman, and our culture is coming together. So essentially in our channel, we talk about a mixture of American culture mixing with Chinese culture, including language, food, and just how our whole process is going of having these two cultures come together. And it's been a lot of fun. Not only the cultures coming together, but the channel is, I think, we have a lot of fun on the channel.
Right. I was so amazed. I mean, you guys just sort of put out this little video, boom, all of a sudden you had a bunch of subscribers. And I was like, what? Because, I get subscribers every week, but, it inches along. And you were like, bam, bam, wow. So what I want you to talk about and share is, how did you do that? So tell us about your routine when you upload and then the strategy behind how you do that.
Sure. So there's been a lot of stuff that we've thought about and like things that we've planned as far as like the who, what, when, and like stuff like that of like, how are we going to target these people? Like, how are we going to bring new people? But you're right. We do have a routine that anyone can use that we would suggest anyone watching use for like the day of our video going live.
Yeah. So we schedule a specific time, and usually we're really pretty consistent. We just do it the same time every week. And then once the video is out,
that's
sorry,
I didn't mean to direct it, but being consistent and telling your audience when you're uploading, that's really, really key. Okay, sorry, keep going.
Yeah.
No, you're good. So yeah, after we post it, we usually just like go to Facebook, just post a link on Facebook and just, say something about the videos. And also we post it on Instagram as well, so that our friends know that we just posted a video, and so they probably will click in it and just watch it.
Yeah, I think that's been super helpful. And then even more specifically, and I think this is relevant and could be very helpful to anyone watching, is that for us, we do it around, like we have our video scheduled to go live in the morning, and then around lunchtime, every time they go live around lunchtime is when we post the stuff on Facebook, or we post like an Instagram story, because we think, okay, around lunchtime on a Saturday, people are probably free and they're going to be checking their phones. Even if it wasn't on a Saturday, around lunchtime is a really great time to like push your stuff out, because people's eyes are going to be on their phones. So that's been super helpful. And yeah, we were like blown away about like the first video that we uploaded. We were like, what the, like, okay, we didn't get a million subscribers right off the bat. And that's of course, yeah, we got a lot more than I was expecting. So we were really excited. But again, I think it came from pushing it out at the right time. And it was a brand new channel. So first people we're going to push it out to are our friends, people who follow us on Instagram, people who follow us on Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you just made it sound really simple, because I do that. I'll upload it. I post, put it on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, all my Facebook groups, you know, so I should have a bazillion. But you guys do some other different things. So tell us about some of the other sources where you're trying to target your actual niche audience.
Sure. So we've been using an app. So okay. Even before we started the channel, we joined this app, which is a new app that anyone can join, where it's an English learning app. And it's essentially like, if you've heard of Twitch, where people can stream themselves. But the whole idea of the app is it's native English speakers streaming themselves. And then anyone who's trying to learn English can watch their streams, and they can also do what's called a hop on to like do like a little picture and box thing. Like they can join the English person's stream and have a conversation in front of everyone who's watching. And there are a bunch of other really cool features and stuff like that. So we joined this app, and then we made the channel, and we thought, wait a minute, like the audience of people using this app is like almost the exact same audience that we're trying to target with our channel, which would be people who are interested in American culture, people who are trying to learn more about English. And even, I guess specifically for that app, it's more about English and American culture. But the Chinese works great too. Like the people who are learning English have thought that all the Chinese culture stuff and Chinese language stuff that we're doing is cool too. So we decided to basically plug our YouTube channel in like all of our streams. And we don't stream a ton, but we made like a little, essentially a format for when we do a stream. We created what we call the Culture Shook Hop On Talk Show, which is like for an hour, we do a stream where we just sit down, and whoever comes to watch the stream, we do free hop-ons, which people normally have to pay for to like do the little video, like face-to-face thing with the streamer. So we let people join us for free. So like a lot of people are wanting to come to our little stream because they know that they have a chance to practice their English live in front of an audience, and they think it's super cool. And we think it's cool because we don't have to be totally entertaining for an hour. We just kind of ask the people questions, and then they ask us questions, and that's super easy. So the way we've been like plugging our YouTube channel is we'll start the stream and we'll say like who we are. Hey guys, we're Culture Shook. Like I'm Brad from America. This is Tianna from Hong Kong. We have different cultures and they're mixing, blah, blah, blah. You can check out our YouTube channel here, and we'll drop a little link, and then we'll invite the first person to chat, and then we'll talk for like 10 minutes, and then we'll plug the YouTube channel again, and then invite another person. And then after that conversation's over, and plug the channel again. So like I think I had this idea, but before I actually started doing it, I thought, I don't know, it seems like, is that going to be obnoxious? Like trying to plug our YouTube channel too much? Are we pushing people too hard over and over to come to our channel?
So
Yeah, but the hop-ons are free. And I have to remind myself that these people are the fact that they're using this app and they're joining our little streams is proof that they would absolutely be interested in our channel, because we're teaching more about American culture. We're teaching more about English.
it's perfect.
Yeah. So I don't feel like it's too much. I feel like I'm actually offering something that they would want.
Exactly.
And that's super important. Like even when it comes to like the Facebook or the Instagram stuff, like sharing your YouTube videos there, your expectations have to be like, they have to be accurate as far as, okay, let's say I have 1,000 people following me or 1,000 friends on Facebook. Are 100% of these people like my grandma, like my teacher from high school? Are they really going to watch me talk about American culture? Of course not. So it'll only be like a small percentage of those people. So that's a whole different topic of expectations.
Right.
But
no, But
Yeah.
you pointed out some super important lessons that I always teach my authors when I coach them. First of all, identify who your target audience is. And you guys zeroed in immediately. And the next question is, where does that audience hang out? You found
Yeah.
that app.
Yeah.
That's exactly where they're hanging out, which is perfect. And then I love the third thing that you mentioned, which is you're providing a service, you're helping them. And I think a lot of times people feel like, oh, I don't want to be salesy and icky and slimy.
I
But if
get
you
that.
feel like you have a service or a product or a skill or a book or whatever that is what people want, then you shouldn't feel awkward because they want it, if they've expressed interest, obviously, because of where they're hanging out and that kind of thing, right? Okay, so Tianna, one thing that I wanted to ask you about is something that you're doing really great with your channel, and that is getting feedback and implementing any changes to improve your channel. So tell us what you do and how you're incorporating feedback.
Yeah, so the first time we published our first video, I sent it to my families and my best friends so they can watch it. Um, they they watched it and then they give some comments. For example, because the first video is completely in English, so for my family, they don't understand like whole lot about like on English, like
Yeah, they don't speak English.
yeah, so they understand a little bit, but probably not like everything.
Right.
So they're saying that, oh, it'd be great if have subtitles so that they can understand. That will be really helpful. So if we want to target the Asian market, then of course like we want to have like Chinese subtitles, because like if people don't understand what you're saying, they probably just lost interest immediately. They don't really want to watch it. And
Yeah, they're not going to watch something if it's impossible for them to so yeah.
right. And another thing is that the first video we type everything in simplify.
Yeah, we put simplified subtitles.
Yeah, because Brett typed them and he only knows simplify. Yeah, so that's why. And then my friends suggested me to change it because like not all the people not well like
there's a lot to it, like simplified Chinese versus traditional Taiwan or versus traditional Chinese. There's like some political history there,
right? But I'm sure that because we use simple like traditional, make our friends feel like more connected.
Yeah, our Hong Kong friends.
Yeah, or even Taiwanese, So we changed that right after.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were two fantastic suggestions. And what you did is you just opened yourself up to a whole other audience, which is amazing. And I think that alone also started getting you guys more subscribers as well, because it wasn't just an American video, but now you got other, anyway, you guys have gone about this. You have approached this whole strategy really in a smart way, I think. And just Tianna, even just getting those two suggestions and immediately incorporating them helped your channel to grow so fast. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So what advice do you two have for, again, someone who might be wanting to get on YouTube but is a little bit nervous and afraid?
I'll answer first and you can think about it.
Okay.
I think everybody has a little bit of like a perfectionist in them, or at least perfectionist in the sense that like, okay, I want to make a video, but I don't want to publish it until I think it's like perfect, or until I think it's like really, really good, and then I'll post it. And I've seen myself do that before with like some of my other channels, and even like with just, well, I'm better with this channel now, because what I've learned is that for someone who wants to get started, is if you want to get started, then you just have to go for it. Like just make a video. And if it's going to be your very first video, just remember, okay, this is going to be my first video. Like probably not a lot of people are going to watch your very first video. Like if you think of where you want to be, of like, oh, I want to have like so many people that are like following me, or so many people interested in my stuff, those people aren't going to find your video right off the bat. So you should like give yourself a break and like think of your first few videos, if you've never made videos before, as almost like almost practice. And if you really wanted, you could delete them later if you just think they're like embarrassing after you've gotten really good. But I just think the idea of like recognizing that, for me personally, I'm like, okay, I'm sure my videos are not going to be super incredible, but at least not right now. But I'm okay with that. Like, that's fine. I'll just like make this video, and then maybe in the next one I can improve a little bit. And like, I'll watch the old one and say like, oh, that was kind of weird. I should have fixed that, or like this could have been better. So in the next video, I'll fix it. So you don't have to make your first videos perfect. All of that stuff and those little changes that make your videos better and better, those come over time. And some of them, they come like you would never have thought of certain things to change until you've posted those first few videos. And that's what's happening to us. Like every video is getting a little bit better.
Yeah, they're super cute. From a total unbiased perspective of a mom.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good advice. Just do it. Just get out there and do it.
It's not going to be the best. That's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Tianna, what would be your advice to someone who's a little nervous about doing it?
Yeah, I feel like for me, I feel like we have been always talking about, oh, we want to have a like YouTube channel, but we just like procrastinated for a while.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm kind of nervous and I'm kind of afraid. Like I'm kind of nervous that if people are gonna judge me, like, oh, you become the YouTuber, or you know. And I was like, I kind of don't want that, but at the same time, I just feel like if this is something that we like and we enjoy, I don't want to just because like what other people thought like change like our actions or what we really want to do. And another thing is that I think having a YouTube channel is good to have a purpose. Like what is your goal? Like why do you do this? Maybe you just want to share your knowledge, you want to share your happiness, you know, you want to make someone happy. I feel like once you have your purpose and your goal, then other things doesn't really matter anymore. So
but yeah, those are both excellent points. Thank you guys for sharing. Again, I'm going to post their YouTube channel up here and some of my YouTube stuff down below so you can hit it all. I actually have 4 YouTube channels and they're all different. So I'll put them down there. Our little shameless plug, right? Okay, thanks you guys for visiting.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
We love, everybody loves talking about themselves. So it was fun to like talk about ourselves for a little bit.
Well, your channel is awesome, and I'm so happy for you. So impressed with how quickly it's grown. So keep up the good work. Keep those videos coming because I love watching them. Sure. And I learn something every week when I watch those too.
So do we. With like a lot of the challenges and games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're all based on like the differences in our different cultures. So I'm like, oh, I didn't know that before. Yeah. So we're learning too, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. It's really fun to watch you guys. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you all for watching this video. And like I said, be sure and subscribe. Keep on learning. Keep trying. Take action. Just be brave. Be bold. Don't let a day pass you by without living your dream. All right.
Let's do it.
Bye for now.